week we are doing Meteor Shower by Cavetown, a ukulele artist that Gen Z absolutely love. And actually I've found that this is a fantastic song to teach a few different concepts as well, especially because you've got the ukulele there. As you can see, I'm in a slightly different location today. This is my soon-to-be home music studio, which currently is a wall of plaster, but very soon we're going to be getting this transformed. But I'll still be doing videos from the orange couch, which I think you've been accustomed to if you've been watching my videos up until now. This song is in the key of F major, and we'll look at a few different chords within the key, as well as some slight variations. So again, another song where we can really hear different chord types. This song is also in 6/8 timing, which I'll go over with you as well. So it's going to take us out of that standard typical counting to 4 in our 4/4 timing. We're going to look at each of these different concepts. We're going to look at each section of the song. You can check out my buzz lesson on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube Shorts, and you can get full access to all of the learning materials on my Buy Me a Coffee page if you join the Tab Shack at £3 a month. The first thing we're going to look at is the chords. So this song is in the key of F major. The chords that we're going to use are F. We're going to use an F major 7. Now generally speaking, an F major 7 is when we put our pinky on the 4th fret. That means that we have to bring this finger down here for C. So here. However, this is a very footy chord. And as you can see, even I'm struggling. There we go. Now because of the way the chords change, we actually don't need this finger on C, but we do need the finger on the pinky. We also need an F, so lift that pinky off. We need a G chord, not typically in the key of F major, but it works. And then we need a G minor 7, so I just bar the bottom 2 frets, put my middle finger here. We need an A chord, again not typically in the key of F major. We need a B flat. We need a C chord. We need a C sus2 chord. And we need a D minor. So your F chord, your D minor, your B flat, your C, and your G, not your G, they all belong to the key of F major. You'll see some variations, some sus chords, some minor 7s, some 7 chords, major 7 chords, and what they do is they add a lot of tension and suspense, as we'll see in a little second. We mentioned 6/8 timing, so 6/8 timing is slightly different from 4/4. We count in sets of 3. It's also different from 3/4 timing. 3/4 timing is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 6/8 timing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jiggity, jiggity. We'll go into detail on the differences between those in another video at another time. But for the meantime, this is a good way to practice your 6/8 timing. Now the first thing I'd like you to do is actually listen to the song where you can distinctly hear the ukulele and you can distinctly hear how it's strumming. You can probably pick up the strumming pattern without even realising it's in 6/8. What you're going to hear is this. Now if we break that down into 6/8 timing, you're going to hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 6, and down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now that repeats for the verse, the intro, and any instrumental section of the song. If you have a little look at the chord progression, as you can see we start with F major 7, straight away creating some tension, but sounding quite twinkly. We then go from the E back to the C, which is why we don't actually need the C note here, because the sound that we can hear in the song goes from here to here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from F major 7 to F to G to a C sus2 where we just add the pinky here. We then go to G minor 7. And then we'll go back to F major 7, F. So we do the full circle. So if you have a look at the chords here, you'll hear that we do down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up for each bar of music. So we start with F major 7. 1, 2, 3. verse. Now first of all you want to get your shapes. Once you're comfortable with those, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you can work on the strumming. Work on the strumming separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remember both things separately to really get them in your head, and then start putting those together. Now you'll notice in the verse of the song, you've got an F major 7 that changes to an F, which is the tonic chord of the song. So that F major 7, we've got the E note, which is what creates tension and resolves to F. We then go to G, which is a bit of a surprise because G is not typically in the key of C. It's the key of F, sorry. We then add the pinky to make that a C sus2 chord. C is in the key of F, but it's a suspended chord, so it's creating tension. And it's creating tension again with that D note. We then go to G minor 7. Now G minor is the standard minor chord in the key of F, but we're going to add the 7th note on there just again, because 7th notes add that little bit of tension. And then we bring that back to the F major 7. So all in all, it's a really, really beautiful chord progression. A few different chord types in there that again we'll look at a later time as well. But for now, it's just good to be introduced to these chords, to hear how they sound, and especially on the ukulele, you can really connect with it that much more when you can hear how the chord types are and how they change from chord to chord. The chorus of the song is slightly different. We go back to what we'll call standard chords, because we're going to play F, and then we're going to play C, and then D minor, and then B flat. And again, we're sticking to 6/8 timing, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And we're just going to strum on the 1 and on the 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D minor, and then B flat. And that repeats 4 times. And if you listen just to that chorus compared to the verse, you'll hear how different those sound because of the different chords in the verse compared to the standard chords in the chorus. So that's a nice little listening exercise for you. Also, you can be quite creative with the chorus. When you listen to the song, you'll hear it as just simply bum, da, da, da. So you can jazz that up how you want, as long as you're emphasising that first, the number 1 and the number 4. So you could just do strum, strum. You could pick all of your strings. You could pick your C string. You could get really fancy and pick 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, you can create this. It's your own version, it's your own arrangement. You can decide exactly how you would like to play that and make it your own. The bridge of the song again sticks to fairly standard chords with one thing that's slightly different, and that's when we change to the chord of A. So we're going to play in 6/8 timing again. What I tend to do in this song is, rather than down, down, up, that you hear in the verse, I'm just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So just adding in some extra strumming. So we start with D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F. And then C. And then A. Oh, a lovely change there, isn't it? F chord, and then a C, and then an A. Another fine example of a chord that typically does not belong in the key, that's placed to create a lot of tension. You can hear how it comes after the C, and it comes before we go back to the D minor again. Beautiful, beautiful chord change. So your outro and your final chorus are pretty much the same chord progression. And again, you can just go back to that if you like. But you can also hear in the background. Now we're going to use the notes from the F major scale, but we're playing it down here in the first 3 frets. So if you play the F major scale here, I guess you could figure out how to play it there as well. That's another little challenge for you. But we are going to play down in the first 3 frets. Now we're going to need to think about finger a fret, but we also have to add in a couple of different concepts, including slides. So the first thing that we do is we're going to slide to the 5th fret. Now you could slide from here, but typically when we slide, it's going to sound absolutely fine to slide from 3 to 5, and then when we change, we slide to 3, from 1 to 3. It just keeps it nice and neat and tidy as well. So we slide from 3 to 5 first, and again we follow that 6/8 timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and each note lands on the 1, 4, 1, 4. So it sounds like this. We'll do that again slowly, and again you can see how I'm still using finger a fret, again just to really practice and ingrain this technique. We're going to use the ring finger to slide from 3 to 5, and then open. As we open, we come back to the first 3 frets. So slide, open, and then we're going to use the 1st fret to slide to 3, and then open. This is all on the E string, and then we do open again, and then the middle finger is for D, for the 2nd fret, for the D chord, for the D note, 0, 2. So slide to 5, open, slide to 3, open, open again, 2, 0, 2. And to fit that in with the timing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can totally make this song your own, but the main focuses of this song are to listen to those different chord types and how they create tension and suspense and drama in the song. Listen to how that compares with the chorus, which is fairly standard in the way it sounds, something typically that you would hear. And also to really understand and get to grips with the 6/8 timing and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will look at each of these techniques, the chord types, the time signature in more detail separately, but again it's just really cool to start to hear it in the context of a song so that you can understand what it's like in real life rather than just reading an article telling you what these things are, because it can be a lot harder to digest that way. If you really enjoyed this video, give it a little like, tell me what you enjoyed about it in the comments, tell me if it's a song you've ever heard before, and tell me if it's a song that you think you've learned from as well. If you really like the video, check out my social media where you can follow my life as a ukulele teacher in Glasgow, Scotland, and you can also subscribe to my Buy Me a Coffee, the Tab Shack, for £3 a month, where you will get access to all of my weekly lesson materials and some extra freebies on there as well. Thank you to all of the people that do subscribe so far and who have supported me so far. It really does help, and it really does help me keep the dream alive of teaching the ukulele full time in Glasgow. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.